What's your read on the turnovers and why that's been kind of ongoing thing this season so far?
I think we got great intentions, but passes just not on target. We jumping and making passes, and we trying to make plays, but we just a little out of rhythm trying to make them, and the turnovers been biting us. So that was the name of the game tonight. They did a great job of converting on our turnovers and taking momentum away from us when we were up, and they made huge shots when they need them.
Do you think there's maybe a little bit of an over-reliance that when you need to turn it on late in the game, you can, like in the Wizards game the other night? And Steve seemed to think he said you guys didn't really start caring until about 6 minutes left in the game.
I wouldn't say that. I think we care about the game. We were making boneheaded plays as far as just trying to squeeze a basketball in there that's not there on a pass, or not switching up on a shooter and he knocking down a three. But I think we care about the game. Obviously, everybody wants to win, but there's just the small details that we got to just lock in on even more.
Kerr brought up Manny, but he brought up this point too: the Tobias three at the top of the key. Did you feel like you played that right? It's like you put a little extra arcs in the shot. How did you feel you played?
I felt like I was close to blocking the shot, and he put a little arc on it, and he made it. What was said about the shot? Anybody? What did he say about it?
No, it was. He just brought up. He was just bringing up.
Oh yeah, that's just late in the game. That's a great. I mean, I think I got a good contest on it. He shot a little higher, but late in the game, you give a team confidence. Those shots go in. You know what I'm saying? Especially after. We turn the ball over, they get some easy buckets, and they feel good about themselves. They feel like they can win the game late in the game. Those shots, you're shooting them carefree, and they go in. So, tough one for us.
Tonight, the team struggled a little bit at the beginning of the second and the fourth quarters, and those lineups without Steph Curry on the floor. Is there anything you're seeing there that can be tightened up, or is it just kind of like the rest of the game where there's the looseness with the ball?
It's just the turnovers. Just the turnovers, and we can correct that. I mean, they shot, I don't think a team has shot 50% against us yet this year, but they don't score a lot of points because our pace is so fast. So I think the defensive side of the ball, we've been solid. It's the small stuff, man. One game is offensive rebounds, one game is fouls, one game is turnovers. So we shot the ball extremely well. We moved it well. We rebounded solid. It's just the small details that we got to get, and I feel as though we're going to get them. It's a matter of time, but especially teams coming in here with nothing to lose, they come in here playing loose and free, and we make those small mistakes, then the game is up for grabs.
One of those things where we just had some careless situations, whether it's catching with one hand, telegraphing passes, trying to thread the needle. Just trying to force things. It was a little bit of everything, to be honest. Once again, giving up 16 extra shots off of those turnovers to a team that's capable of knocking down shots. It's going to be tough to win that way, but we'll figure it out.
When you leave a game like this where turnovers, quite clearly was the issue, do you think about a few of the ones you made particularly, or do you just sit there and go 26 and just think of the number?
Well, me personally, I think about the ones that I was responsible for, and the last three, or two of the last three. Last one was kind of a hit or miss play, but the last two, telegraphing a pass to Clay, Avery was ready for, and I actually don't remember the other one. But you always just reflect on what you did wrong and try to figure out how you can fix that going forward and what the other option might have been. But at the end of the day, I'm responsible for 5, and 25 is not a good look if you're trying to win an NBA game.
Steph, Steve kind of called it a lack of energy and focus to do the little things. So much was made in training camp to do all those small details. How do you reset this? I mean, some nights it's turnovers or fouls or offensive rebounds. How can you just reset right away?
I think you just understand that we're really close to being ourselves, and it's not like we're missing shots. It's not like our defense is kind of hit or miss, but for the most part, like you said, those little things are keeping us from really opening up the gates in games like tonight, where we had a pretty comfortable lead in the third quarter, and the turnovers creep up and kind of bite us tonight. So I think the good thing is every night it's something different. So I think we focus on one thing and forget about the next, and vice versa. So just got to put the whole formula together at some point. Obviously don't want to be learning lessons the hard way as we go through the season.